There are times when you hear about a mystery that is so terrifying and mysterious that it makes you shudder. But once more, we find ourselves drawn to these kinds of tales. Much like when we pass a car accident and can't help but look. We've got a treat for you if you're fascinated by spooky, gory, or just plain mysterious things. Just don't go blaming us if you start having nightmares. And here are 5 unsolved mysteries that will shake your spine. Number 1. That Madeleine McCann vanished. In 2007, Madeleine McCann was newsworthy unless you were hiding out under a rock. In 2007, disaster happened while Madeleine and her family were on holiday in Praia da Luz, Portugal. Madeleine, who was then just shy of 4 years old, was resting in their hotel room while Madeleine's parents were having dinner in the restaurant at their villa. Madeleine was nowhere to be found when her parents arrived. And since then, detectives have been looking for her. Number 2. The Swedish Prime Minister's assassination. Olof Palme let his bodyguards go for the evening on February 28, 1986, and he and his wife Lisbeth went to the movies. After the movie, they split up and went their own ways home, even knew Olof would never get there. On Sweden's busiest route at 11:21 p.m., a tall stranger ambushed Olof and Lisbeth from behind and shot them directly in the chest. Over the years, numerous suspects were detained, but the real offender was never discovered. Number 3. The youngsters from Beaumont vanished. Adelaide, Australia's sleepy capital, entered a fever on January 26, 1966. Jane, age 9, Erna, age 7, and Grant, year 4, Beaumont boarded a bus to Glenelg Beach, where they planned to spend a few hours before heading back home. After being seen having fun at the beach with an unidentified stranger, the kids vanished. Who was this odd man whom the kids were observed playing so easily with? He too vanished permanently. Number 4. Cape of Intruders. The serene hamlet of Cape Elizabeth in Maine, USA, its residents will never forget the restless feeling they experienced when they went to bed in late 2005, for fear of being visited by a man known as the Cape Intruder. The Cape Intruder would tower over his victims' beds as they woke up. He observed them while they slept rather than breaking or stealing anything. As far as they are aware, no one was attacked or touched. Despite questioning numerous suspicions, no one was ever located, and the Cape Intruder vanished as swiftly as he had appeared. Number 5. The New Orleans Axeman. Terror ruled the streets of New Orleans, Louisiana, USA, from May 1918 to October 1919. At least 12 homes were broken into by the Axeman, as he quickly came to be called, who then brutally killed the occupants with their own axes. The Axeman wrote a letter to be published in the newspapers on March 13, 1919, in which he expressed his love of jazz and vowed not to attack any residences playing jazz music. That night, the city was alive with music, and nobody had died. The Axeman's final victim was on October 27, 1919, after which he vanished into thin air. To be honest, we haven't even scratched the surface of these puzzles and have omitted some of the most graphic information. Let it be upon your head to read more about these strange mysteries and horrific crimes.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.